Okay, so we have another problem using limit laws, and this problem was to take the limit as x goes to 0 of x squared plus 3x over x. Alright, so this should be relatively simple. We just go ahead and write out the limit as x goes to 0. And so now we just treat this function as a normal function to get it into terms that we can use, because we can see here that as x goes to 0, if we just go ahead and plug 0 in for there, anything over 0 is technically undefined. So we need to do a little bit of magic math on this thing to actually get it to where we can solve it. So if you notice up here on the top, we can work with this right here a little bit. So we can, you can see that we can factor out an x. So that will leave us with just x plus 3. And all of that would still be over x. Okay, so now we can actually do some of the little magic here. So this x and that x right there will cancel. So that would just leave us with the limit as x goes to 0 of x plus 3. Alright, so I'll go ahead and move that over to another slide. Okay, so there's where we left off of from the last slide. And whenever you have something like this, using the limit laws, since we have addition, we can break it apart a little bit and just say the limit as x goes to 0 of x plus the limit as x goes to 0 of 3. Alright, so this one right here is saying x is going to 0. So that one's just going to give us 0. And that's going to be added to the limit as x approaches 3. And like one of the limit laws, basically says that the limit as x approaches anything of a constant is just a constant. So this right here is going to be our 0, and this will give us 3. And whenever we do that, the limit goes away, so we're just going to have 0 plus 3. And so that is just going to be equal to 3, which was originally the limit as x goes to 0 of x squared plus 3x all over x. And like I said, the whole reason we were able to do that was start out with actually manipulating this function, because if we were to plug in 0 right off the get-go for that, we would have came up with being undefined, which, as we can see after actually crunching the numbers, that actually comes out to be 3 instead of something that was undefined. So basically just a rule of thumb is just look at it, see if there's anything that you can do to it, and go that route before just simply saying, hey, we can't do anything with it, that one's undefined, and actually go about it the right way.